Good morning. We are going to Hollywood Studios this morning. We're going to rope drop and then we're going to come back, do a break, and then we're going to park hop to Magic Kingdom tonight. So I'm very excited. I think today will probably be one of the better days. Yesterday, as you guys saw in the vlog, we had a fun time at Animal Kingdom, but Epcot ended up not being that fun, just because we got a lightning lane for Frozen and then it ended up being closed. So then we were kind of like, well, great. Like, I don't know. It just wasn't that good of a night. But today we're hoping for a better day. 2 good parks. I think we're going to have a fun time. So my sister's in the shower. I'm going to drink a Celsius because I could definitely use some caffeine. And maybe eat some mini muffins. We are going to go probably get some breakfast either here or we'll do it at Hollywood Studios. I'm not really sure. And then we're going to try to rope drop Hollywood Studios.
Hiya, folks. Want to take a ride on the train? Excuse me, you there.
Who, me?
Do you mind helping these good people into the cartoon while I fix this here locomotive?
Sounds a little odd, but okay.
Thanks. Be back in a jiffy to pick you all up.
Do I look like an absolute trainer?
What?
I'm talking to my video.
Talking to your what?
Video.
Oh, sorry.
We're a little grumpy today. This is our last day. We are going to Magic Kingdom only today. Last night, I didn't take any clips because honestly, we did not have the best night. Magic Kingdom was at full capacity last night, and which I guess we should have known because it was like the one non-party night. We were waiting for the fireworks and we thought we could order food from Sleepy Hollow, and we took turns getting it. And when my sister left to get hers, people literally started closing in around me to the point she could not get back to me, and I could not leave my spot. So I ended up getting charged for my Sleepy Hollow order and I couldn't pick it up. So they canceled it and charged me, which was my own fault. And then I basically had to go find her after the fireworks. So, and we waited at the spot next to Sleepy Hollow because there was no way we were going to get to the front of the castle because, like I said, it was at max capacity last night. We waited by Sleepy Hollow for the fireworks just to find out that the fireworks are actually like if you're there, the castle's here and the fireworks are like over here. So it wasn't like you got to see this magical thing where the fireworks are behind the castle.
Can I say something?
Sure.
This app says you're walking less than you usually do by now at this point. Kindly. I'm sorry, I've only walked 700 steps so far.
We are absolutely dead. I feel like if we had to do this trip over, we would do everything different. not going to the party on a travel day, not doing 3 park hopper days, because this is our last day and we're just not even going to park hop. And every time we've parked hop, we've had a good morning, and then the park hop to we end up not having a good time at, so park hopping is just not for us. So yeah, so we're gonna head to Magic Kingdom today, stay there for the majority of the day, then this afternoon come back, swim, my sister's gonna do laundry, pack, and then we have to get up at 2 in the morning. But since I couldn't finish vlogging last night, I'm just gonna put our Magic Kingdom day into this vlog. Tiana's is broke down. So we have to choose a new lightning lane. However, all the wait times are so low, there's like no point. So we don't know what to do.
This is Inspiration Falls. Now we call it that because the longer you stare at it, the more it inspires you to go deeper into the jungle. Everyone give me an ooh. Everyone give me an ah. Everyone give me a Merry Fishmas. Happy Canoe Year. I'll give them their gift later. So I got them this old tree right over here. There was supposed to be a partridge in it, but instead they just wrapped it up with a boa. Come on, what is this? Don't y'all hate it when your in-laws show up unannounced for the holidays? George, give me Oh Christmas Tree. No, in German. Good boy. Enjoying their favorite holiday meal, zebra on the rocks. I'm kidding. He's just pretending to sleep to avoid talking with his extended family. Around this corner here, okay. So we've all heard of the North Pole, right? I think we found the, quick before we get trampled by a giant rhino, let's climb up this pole. That's because I'm stuck listening to our holiday choir. They're terrible. Like 10 months of rehearsing, I still don't know what they're singing. Reminds me a lot of holiday gatherings at my house. See, over here we have the adults sitting around the dinner table having a nice quiet conversation. In the side room, the kids are over there playing, having a good time, enjoying themselves. Family's been here for several hours. There's my sister, still in the shower. And of course, there's the family joker. Let me guess, it's the crazy old uncle, am I right?
Strike your feathers, dearie. Show up your flock.
Hey, send them hints to Davy Jones. It's the rum they want.
This smells nice.
Rolling investment, even Hard Jack. We got me on the show. Hard Jack.
right, you guys, I am in the car, made it back home. Well, made it to Maine. Now I'm driving home. I live about an hour or so from my sister, so not totally done traveling yet. But to recap, my sister and I went on Monday. We flew in at 5:30 in the morning, so we actually had to leave her house at 2 in the morning. Got to Florida by 11, I want to say. Then by the time we got our bags and all that, we took the mirrors to All Star Sports. That's where we stayed, and we got to the resort, I want to say between 1 and 2. We were able to get a room early. However, the problem with getting a room early, if you fly in early, is that you might get, like, and this has happened to me twice now, so I just feel like it's probably like the norm, is that if you hit like prioritize having my room ready versus whatever, they will give you like the farthest room. So that's kind of what happened. I wouldn't say we were very close to the like stadium hall is what it was called. That's where the food court is and where you get on transportation to go to Disney. But it wasn't necessarily the worst either. So it was like a medium-ish walk. So if we say if, like I'm never going back to Disney, and I'm sure I'm gonna book. I'm actually gonna call them this weekend to see about a bounce back offer. So if you don't know, if you go to Disney, you have within like 7 days when you get back to book a bounce back offer, and a bounce back offer is a discount for booking your next Disney trip within 7 days of like the one you just took. So I'm gonna call and see like what kind of bounce back offer I could get, because you know, Cody and I definitely like to go a lot, and I have a conference next year in Disney that I need to start planning for. So if I can get that discount for that, and if you have a travel agent like myself and you want to book a bounce back offer, you can actually have your travel agent contact Disney for you for free. But back to the recap, we went to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party that night. It was so fun. First of all, you get let in early. The party don't start till 7, but you do get let in early, so you can like go in, ride a few rides if you want, eat dinner, have a dinner reservation before the party if you wanted to. We went in, did some rides, got dinner at Cosmic Rays that night. And in this trip we just did quick service meals, and I'm going to touch on that in just a second. But what I was going to say earlier was, when I book my next Disney trip, if I book a value resort again, I think I'm going to spend a little bit more money on a preferred room, because that way you're guaranteed a room near the pool or like the main hall or something. But I also think my next venture is going to be doing a moderate resort. I really want to try like Port Orleans or Caribbean Beach Resort. My conference next year is at the Contemporary, which is the deluxe resort. But I'm wondering if I should book it just for the conference and then, you know, do a split stay, if you will. So, my hair is crazy, you guys. Forgive me. I look like a hot mess. So, back to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. We went there, did some rides, ate dinner. It was a lot of fun. The parade was awesome. The fireworks, the show. However, I would suggest, and I said this during that vlog, do not go to Mickey's Very Merry on your travel day if you are traveling super early in the morning, because we were so tired. We were waiting for the fireworks, so what we decided to do was just to knock out the main things like at once, so that way we're finding a place on Main Street one time, not going back and forth, was we decided to do the fireworks, the Mary show, and then the 11 o'clock parade, which is the second parade. They do say to do the second parade just because the first parade is going to be the busiest, which I totally could see that. However, we did kind of wish we had seen the first parade, just because when we were standing there waiting for the fireworks were going to start at 10, and we were like, how are we going to survive the rest of this? I always think that's the road I need to take, and it's not. How are we going to survive the rest of the night? And we had to do the fireworks, a Christmas show, and the 11 o'clock parade. So we did not, I don't think we left the party till midnight, or even close to midnight. The main reason why we did the Christmas party on our travel day is because me being like wanting to get the most out of our money. So to do the Christmas party, you have to pay a separate fee. I think our tickets were like $178 each or something, maybe $189, I don't remember. Let's say you're going to a park that day, to pay an extra fee to then stay in the park till midnight basically, it just didn't make sense to us, because you can actually, if you have a party ticket, be let in at 4 to Magic Kingdom, and you don't need a separate park pass to get into the park. So for us, it was just a way of getting the most bang for our buck. So that's why we decided to do it on our travel day. I wish we had thought it through a little more and just done the party on a separate day, and then do 2 park hopper days instead of 3, because by the 3rd day we almost just like didn't even want to go to the park, but we ended up just going to Magic Kingdom just to like do some of the things we didn't get to do before. To be honest, we were just so dead, our legs were killing us. We really could have used a rest day, because like my legs feel like I've ran a marathon, and like you basically do in a way, because we did like 20,000 steps every single day that we were in Disney. I am all over the place, I realize that. As I'm like talking, I'm like, I'm gonna hate editing this video because I am all over the place. So next time, if I do a party, I'm going to really not plan it for a travel day and plan it for a separate day, and then let that be like a rest day in the morning and a party nighttime. Also, if you go during party times, whether it's the Halloween party or the Christmas party, do not go to Magic Kingdom on a night that there is no party, because we went to Magic Kingdom one of our park hopper days. We park hopped to it after Hollywood Studios, and it was at max capacity, and I don't even know what that means in terms of how many people that is, but it was so overwhelming. I talked about this in my last vlog, so I'm not even gonna like dwell on it, but I was like, I will never, if I ever go during a party time, you want to go to Magic Kingdom on the day that there's a party, because yes, it does close at 6, which sucks, because you pay your ticket, you pay for a park pass, and then you're not able to even stay at Magic Kingdom till, you know, it's originally closes, which is like 11. However, the wait times are so low, because what happens is not a lot of people go to Magic Kingdom on a party day because they know they're going to get kicked out at 6 anyways. So a lot of times I'll go to other parks. So the crowds were low, the wait times are super low. We had purchased Lightning Lane before the trip for that day, and we ended up not even using it because all the wait times were like 5, 10, 20 minutes. Like, I swear the most we waited for a ride was 30 minutes. It was insane. But something that really surprised me this trip was how much I enjoyed Animal Kingdom. I went to Animal Kingdom once during my last trip with my husband, and we just like, we did it. We were done in the park by like 3, And we did feel like, okay, it was a good park, but it was a park we just never really cared about going to again. And I think a big part of it is my husband and I are big on rides, but there's so much to do at Animal Kingdom. The Festival of the Lion King was so good. My sister and I, like, really, we were tempted to even park hop to Animal Kingdom on our last day just to see it one more time. The Friends in Flight was so interesting, seeing all those different birds and stuff, and it was just such a good time. So I am going to make it a point from now on to go to Animal Kingdom. I think now my least favorite park is honestly Epcot. It is just, if it's not too hot and you have the time to really just slowly stroll through the countries, it's a good time. I've only ever been able to ride Frozen and Remy my first trip because the second time, because all the other times the rides are either broke down or the wait time is so long, we're just like, we're not going to stand for 120 minutes. So yeah, Epcot is my husband's favorite park. I think honestly just for the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. It's not like I'll never go to it again. But also park hopping, my sister and I kind of discovered it was something we really wanted to do. I wanted to try it because I never parked hop before, because usually my husband and I, we just don't want to spend the extra money to park hop, and we're just like, if we just spend one whole day in the parks we want to spend it in, then it's going to be a good trip. So usually we don't, but this time my sister and I did, and it always ended up being that, like, the morning park, we had a good time, we did a lot, did everything we wanted to, we'd go back, take our break, and then we'd park hop to a different park. And it always seemed like the park that we park hop to that night, we ended up not having the best time. So, like, the day we went to Animal Kingdom, we park hopped to Epcot, and in Epcot we did not have a good time. And then the day we went to Hollywood Studios, we had a great time in Hollywood Studios, but then when we park hopped to Magic Kingdom, it just was not a good time either. So I don't know if park hopping is really for me. I can see why people do it. I wonder honestly, like, I watch a lot of, like, Tyler and Jessica Braun's Disney vlogs, and I've always wondered how they do it. And especially now, like, we could barely handle just going from one park to the hotel to another park. I don't understand how people have the energy to, like, then go to, like, a different resort for a reservation, like a dinner reservation, or Disney Springs in the same day. I don't know. I can't do it. Maybe someday, if I'm, like, annual pass holder, I go so often to the point where, like, you're almost okay missing certain things. Because obviously when I go to Disney, I go, like, once or twice a year, and so I always have, like, okay, these are the things that I absolutely have to see and do. Another thing about the trip that I would say was kind of a regret was us deciding to only do quick service. We did that in a way to save money, but we actually did have reservations for a couple of the parks. Actually, I think just Animal Kingdom we were going to do a reservation, and then we were going to do a breakfast reservation at Ale and Compass. We ended up not doing the Ale and Compass because we realized it really was going to be too much, and after this trip I am glad we didn't go, because I said to my sister, I'm like, how are we going to do all of the things that we originally planned? Like, we were going to go to Ale and Compass, we were going to go to the Grand Floridian to see the Christmas trees and the gingerbread house, and I didn't get to do that. But we ended up just deciding to do quick service just to save some money. I really wish we had at least done one reservation, because I'll be honest, quick service is good. There are some good options. Not necessarily All-Star Sports. Their breakfast is good. It's just standard Mickey waffles and bacon and all that. But their dinners are not very good. And honestly, if I have eaten so many French fries on this trip because everything you get at quick service seems to come with fries. I am so sick of eating them. I just want to take a break. The fries at Disney are not that great anyways too, so that's also... So next time I definitely want to do a reservation or two, just so you can actually have like a decent meal, because having quick service, you're basically having like fast food every meal, and it's just... I'm really looking forward to getting home. I'm probably honestly going to order dinner tonight because there's just no way I'm cooking. But I'm really looking forward to home-cooked meals, vegetables, fruits, like actual like nutritious things. So, yeah. But I don't want to just like shit on the trip. Like, I'm not trying to say that this trip wasn't a success. It was definitely one for the books. This was something my sister and I really wanted to do, but we had put off planning it. And finally we were like, let's just do it. And this was like probably our last trip that would be just us, because obviously I'm trying to have a baby, and you know, hopefully next year I'll have a baby, and then all the trips going forward will have children in it. And so this was like our last like hurrah, if you will. So it was so much fun. We did have a good time despite us being absolutely dead. I did have a good time. I obviously can't wait to go back. I do want to try different things though, because I've gone to Disney 4 times the last 2 years, and especially being a travel agent selling other things than Disney, I definitely want to try the other stuff that I sell. So like, I really want to do a Universal trip or a cruise. I'm not sure which one yet, but I'm ready to start venturing out and traveling to more places. I also really want to go to Dollywood. That would be so much fun. And I can book Dollywood, by the way. I can't book the tickets, but I can book the Dollywood resorts. So yeah, so that's my little recap. Had a good trip. Definitely things that, you know, in the future, or to like keep in mind for the next trip, obviously, as I've talked about them. Things I would have done differently, but you know, I wouldn't step away from this trip saying it was like a total dud, because I definitely had a lot of fun, and I am just so excited to get home to my husband. I've missed him. I've missed my cats. Oh my god, I'm getting emotional. I'm so tired. I've been awake since 2. So I am excited to get home, see my cats, see my husband, take a nap, and do my laundry, because there is something about your laundry at Disney. After you sweat all day, those clothes stink so bad, and it's like a different kind of smell. Like, I don't even know. The way you sweat in Disney is just different, and it's horrible. So I'm excited to get home and do laundry and just sleep in my own bed. Although Disney beds, the beds at All Star Sports are so comfortable. My husband wanted me to like see what kind of bed it was, but I didn't have the energy to get